Sunni theological traditions theology of 12 verse 5 other Shia concepts of Aqidah Shia Islam or Shi'ism is the second largest branch of Islam. It holds that the Islamic prophet Muhammad designated Ali ibn Abi Talib as his successor and the Imam after him, most notably at the event of Ghadir Khum, but was prevented from succeeding Muhammad as the leader of the Muslims as a result of the choice made by some of Muhammad's other companions at Saqifa. This view primarily contrasts with that of Sunni Islam, whose adherents believe that Muhammad did not appoint a successor before his death and consider Abu Bakr, who was appointed Caliph by a group of senior Muslims at Saqifa, to be the first rightful Caliph after Muhammad. Adherents of Shia Islam are called Shia Muslims or simply Shia. Shia Islam is based on Muhammad's hadith. Shia consider Ali to have been divinely appointed as the successor to Muhammad and as the first Imam. The Shia also extend this imamah to Muhammad's family, the al-Bayt, and some individuals among his descendants, known as Imams, who they believe possess special spiritual and political authority over the community, infallibility and other divinely ordained traits. Although there are many Shia subsects, modern Shia Islam has been divided into two main groupings, Twelvers and Ismailis, with Twelver Shia being the largest and most influential group among Shia. Shia Islam is the second largest branch of Islam. As of 2009, Shia Muslims constituted 10 to 15% of all Muslims. Twelver Shia is the largest branch of Shia Islam, with 2012 estimates saying that 85% of Shias were Twelvers. Collectively, adherents of Shia Islam are called the Shiite denotes both the singular noun and the adjective form, while Shia refers to the plural noun. Shia, Shia, Shiism, Shiite or Shiism, Shiite are the forms used in English for adherents, mosques, and things associated with the religion. The term was first used during Muhammad's life. At present, the word refers to the Muslims who believe that the leadership of the community after Muhammad belongs to Ali and his successors. Nawbakti states that the term Shia refers to a group of Muslims that at the time of Muhammad and after him regarded Ali as the Imam and Caliph. Al-Sharastani expresses that the term Shia refers to those who believe that Ali is designated as the heir, Imam and Caliph by Muhammad and that Ali's authority is maintained through his descendants. For the Shia, this conviction is implicit in the Quran and the history of Islam. Shia scholars emphasize that the notion of authority is linked to the family of the prophets as they. Verses 3:33-34 show. Indeed, God chose Adam and Noah and the family of Abraham and the family of Imran over the world's descendants, some of them from others. And God is hearing and knowing. Shia Muslims believe that just as a prophet is appointed by God alone, only God has the prerogative to appoint the successor to his prophet. They believe God chose Ali to be Muhammad's successor, infallible, the first Caliph of Islam. The Shia believe that Muhammad designated Ali as his successor by God's command. Ali was Muhammad's first cousin and closest living male relative as well as his son-in-law, having married Muhammad's daughter Fatima. Even during the time of Muhammad, there were signs of split among the companions with Salman al-Farsi, Abu Da al-Ghifari, Miqdad, and Ammar ibn Yasir amongst the most vehement and loyal supporters of Ali. During the revelation of Ash-Shuhada, the 26th surah of the Quran, in c. 617, Muhammad is said to have received instructions to warn his family members against adhering to their pre-Islamic religious practices. There are differing accounts of Muhammad's attempt to do this, with one version stating that he had invited his relatives to a meal, during which he gave the pronouncement. According to Ibn Ishaq, it consisted of the following speech: Allah has commanded me to invite you to his religion by saying, and warn thy nearest kinsfolk. I, therefore, warn you, and call upon you to testify that there is no God but Allah, and that I am his messenger. O ye sons of Abdul Muttalib, no one ever came to you before with anything better than what I have brought to you. By accepting it, your welfare will be assured in this world and in the hereafter. Who among you will support me in carrying out this momentous duty? Who will share the burden of this work with me? Who will respond to my call? Who will become my vicegerent, my deputy and my vizier? Among those gathered, only Ali offered his consent. Some sources, such as the Musnad Ahmad ibn Hanbal, do not record Muhammad's reaction to this, though Ibn Ishaq continues that he then declared Ali to be his brother, heir and successor. In another narration, when Muhammad accepted Ali's offer, he threw up his arms around the generous youth, and pressed him to his bosom, and said, "Behold my brother, my vizier, my vicegerent, let all list."